Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Aggies will crank up the tempo. Heading left after the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Coming up, fourth down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He's found some room at the 45. No shot to bring him down. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
For the defensive coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Some hard running there through a tackle. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Oh, look at the quick cut. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
It's a run to the left. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter.
No gain on the play. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 14, Texas 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Well, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback is reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Oh, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, Looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
It's a toss play to the right. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. Fighting off the defender. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Running a quarterback sneak here. The decision to go doesn't pan out.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Change of direction. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play clock, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's an out route, the catch made, refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Now the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. The offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're trying to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes long. The offense recovers the fumble. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a swift. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
17, Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Gets some space around the 30, using a strong stiff arm.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The back's got it. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And he'll set up to throw. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The spin move. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll hand it off. Trucks through the defender. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Oh, what a move. Look at him run through those tacklers. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT.
31.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Running through the tackle. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
Texas A&M 31, Texas 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tailback with another carry. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here.
Here we go.
Touchdown, A&M. This offense cannot be stopped. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in, and the defense wraps him up.
Well, the defense wasn't able to keep these guys out of the end zone for that touchdown, but a good job of bouncing back with a short memory and making that stop and keeping that 2-point conversion out.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll try the right here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner with an impressive spin move there. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Powering through the defender. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Doing too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 30, the 20, inside the 10. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
There's nothing the quarterback loves more than a receiver who can take a short pass like that and make something special happen. It makes it so much easier when you can just get the ball to your playmakers and let them do the rest.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that...
You